Well, good morning, everyone. I was really sorry to miss last Sunday. Um, I hope you did see the little um, skunk medicine card that I did talk about in relation to skunk medicine and the power of perfume. And I'm glad to be back this morning. I was really looking forward to doing our reading, and I've got my cards all cleared. I'm using the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I have her other deck, Dreamers and Starlight. So I picked these decks. I think I was inspired by this wonderful PBS documentary I saw, part of the Native American series. I watched the one about star knowledge, and boy, it was just really, really inspiring. I really have a thing for archeoastronomy um, ever since I traveled to Ireland and went into Newgrange. And I love to watch the winter solstice sun pass through that window in Newgrange every winter. And of course, I've always wanted to go to Teotihuacan, and so they talked about that alignment as well, and it was just fascinating and so beautiful. Reminded me why I studied art to begin with all those years ago, and I just get so inspired learning about art history in any venue, really. So, anyway, I hope everyone's having a very good week. And let's see, what date is this today? Today's the 19th, so I'm going to read for April 19th through April 25th. And this deck sometimes can be a bit of a butt kicker. It doesn't mess around, and it's definitely not fluffy or frivolous. One of the co-creators is Alberto Villoldo, and so it does have some very earthy, shamanic, uh, practical wisdom to it, and definitely not light and fluffy. This one can be a little light and fluffy. I thought they would be a nice combination together, so we'll see what they say. This is a general reading for April 19th to April 25th for Crow's Corner. Okay. Okay, we got the giveaway, the gatherer, the hunter, and the witness. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some of the celestial themed cards. Mhm. A firebird is called to soar. It's beautiful and really cool for all of our fire energy we have going on, all those planets in Aries right now. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. When the storm spirits play, and when the weavers built the sun. So let's take a look here what we got going on. The giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything. You can only give what is truly yours, a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch, and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like the sweater that no longer fits you, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and your genuine feelings. It's a very heart-centered card. Make a list of 10 people and things for which you are grateful. Connect with that feeling of gratitude. The giveaway comes to ask you to feel the same gratitude without needing anything or anyone to inspire it, and then share this gratitude with those you meet. As you offer thanks, your heart opens and you start to realize how much life has given you. You can heal any feelings of scarcity and open yourself to the abundance that surrounds you. The giveaway invites you to be in the flow of life as you give freely and receive freely. So connecting with your heart center, it's like its own form of currency, and it just keeps things moving in and out, and it's a beautiful way to go instead of thinking of what you don't have and what you need, which kind of creates more of a sense of scarcity. It's interesting. We also got the gatherer here and the hunter. So it seems like a real theme in this reading. So the gatherer says, look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish all notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens, where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener, who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. So again, that idea of generosity and plenty and coming from that place. Wow, it's a nice theme we've got going on here. Let's see what the hunter says. I haven't used this deck in years. Okay, so this is the hunter. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature or the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. I love that phrase, lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass. Again, that's in here. And use all your senses, including your common sense. Wow. Okay, there's one more, the witness. The witness observes without engaging in any action. By cultivating inner stillness, we are able to assess any situation from a higher perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficulties with stillness, then we are able to truly hear them and give better advice. Sometimes we can be so still that we are a mirror for others. Then, through our presence, they receive their own answers. The witness that has been by your side all along is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but today you discover that things happen when you get out of the way. So a lot of this really seems to be about, again, that idea of flow, like in a place of integrity, that kind of flow. It kind of creates its own momentum and rhythm, and um, then you're more attuned to the universe instead of just you. Witness creation unfolding before you. Change reality by finding stillness and letting your true intent reveal itself. There you go again with the heart. Okay. So sounds like maybe we're taking off this week. We're all taking off in a new direction. And whoops. Let's see. I'm gonna read from this deck now. And they do seem to support each other as well. Firebird is called to soar, so I think it probably would be easier if you followed the advice from this deck in order to take off in this way. It's like a bird that catches the current and then can be supported and also doesn't have to do all the work. It's like, that Irish saying, may the winds be at your back. So if you're in the universal flow of things, as they're talking about in our first few cards, then you can let the wind kind of push you forward. It's its own kind of momentum. Okay, so a firebird is called to soar. Being fully yourself, knowing who you are and who you're becoming, authenticity, shining on behalf of the divine. You have come so far in your life. It's time to be proud of who you are and what you have to offer the world. Like a firebird is called to soar, so are you called to express the fullness of yourself and shine. Just remember your true heart. It's okay to be vulnerable. Take off the masks you hide behind. Then and only then can you make an empowered choice to fly. So, wow, they really echo each other very deeply. And again, like that idea of integrity and the truth in your heart is like really the theme. Yeah, it's very and what fills your heart? Again, and we've been talking about this for weeks. Like what fills your cups? Is it filled with other people's junk? Is it filled with really precious things? I was just talking on the phone last night to my guy, and I was saying how I felt so lucky and friends and from a family member and how I really had good people in my life. And that is something that definitely fills my cup. And I'm so grateful. So, what is your low-hanging fruit? Like, what are your resources that you can draw on here? What do you have to offer? These are all the questions. And then you have support. You've got the winds behind you, and you're being asked now to take off, take flight, and soar. So, let's see. Then we got when the storm spirits play, which it sounds like, I mean, we're definitely in some change energy. So, we're being asked to shake things up and come out of hiding, quote unquote, let ourselves be seen. So, of course, there would be a little bit of storm energy. It's like the tarot card, the tower. I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. It's like the tower card in the tarot. You can't stay in your tower. You need a new tower. And maybe you need a new person to be in a new tower with too, So the old stuff doesn't work anymore. So here we have a storm, and I think we all know how it feels. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm thinking of like those beautiful summer thunderstorms that just come in and how refreshing they are, and that smell of ozone, and they just take over and wash the heat away and the humidity and the stagnance of a East Coast summer, and they just bring something new. And so that's kind of the energy here. The storm spirits play. They're shaking things up because they want you to really come forth. So it's a card of divine chaos. Clear the air, stir the pot, scatter your seeds, and bring new possibilities. So, so not only scatter your seeds, but again, like that idea of like the low-hanging fruit and what is your harvest and what do you got? What do you got to give? It's really That's really a beautiful reading and honoring what feeds you and being respectful and witnessing all of it. It's really, really cool. Okay, so there's one more card. When the weavers built the sun. So let's see what this one says. Yeah. Okay. The value of dreaming big, success at seemingly impossible tasks. And again, when you think of that couple in the Tower card in the tarot falling out of their perch, you know, they're going to have a rebuild, and it doesn't seem like it's something that's easy at all. Success at seemingly impossible tasks. So, don't give up on your dreams. Something unique that will serve the greater good wants you to call it to life. You were given this idea as a gift from the divine, and it is your mission to forge a new path to bring it here. If you knew the how of it, it would mean that you're not dreaming big enough. Whatever your dream, we need you to begin now. It's time to act. Hold the vision of success, but not too tight, and lean into this greatness. So again, I'm thinking of that firebird with the wind behind him, being supported and not really doing it all on his own, but he's riding a current of air and he's being held as he takes off. And I think that's kind of what they're talking about here. Whatever your dream, we need you to begin now. It's time to act. Hold the vision and lean into this greatness, your air current. Just think of how many you will touch by this action. Trust that you were made for this. Step forward and keep walking one step at a time, and the universe will open the doors one by one. Wow.